morning. Today is a Wednesday, so that means it's my driving lesson. And as always, I am very nervous. I'm actually not sure what time my driving lesson is. I usually book it really early, between 11 and 1, and he's not here yet, so I'm starting to think it's 1 because it's like 12:30. But I'm like, oh, I hope I haven't made an accidental boo-boo and booked it for Thursday like I had last week. Oy. Good morning. Today is it's a Tuesday. And I'm really annoyed I didn't film this yesterday, but I forgot my camera, so I couldn't. But look at this. We have a counter back. We have a counter, guys. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. We have a counter. I give it a day. I've already put loads of stuff on it. Sean's gonna kill me. But I'm in work today. I've got loads of work to do in the shop. I've got loads of work to do at home. I am tired. I look it because I've been writing. What have I been writing? A play. Why am I writing a play? Because it's for a writing competition. And why am I entering the writing competition? Because the prize is awesome. They make your play into a play. And I get some money. But I'm doing it as well because my dad had this idea. He was like, oh, why don't you send him for a play? And I was like, oh yeah, I probably will, because like, why not? And then we started talking about it, and we started talking about the idea of the play. And the moment he had, what if we just have it around blank, I started crying. And because I knew exactly, whoa, the bottom of my eye looked really swollen. Oh my god. Lovely. That's how tired I am. But he was like, I just started crying. I was like, that's amazing. That's like, I know exactly what I want to do with that. And it's just very organically written itself. And obviously there's been changes here and there, and what I'm writing so far is the skeletal part of the play, and it needs fleshing out, and it needs twisting and manipulating into a much better organic flow. But I am really happy with what I've written. Very happy. So it's the end of the day now, and I just quickly wanted to tell you this, and you can fill it in afterwards, Lucy, future Lucy, but my battery's about to go. But I wanted to tell you about the dream I had about the theme park that tried to kill you. It was a theme park designed to kill you. That's crazy talk. Also, Lucy, tell them that you did well at your driving test. That's it. But talk more about the dream because it was crazy. Good morning. Today is a Friday and I have a very stressful day ahead of me. I look like a lion. Rawr. That's how I handle stress, apparently. I can't remember how much I've told you about this, but I've entered a writing competition. I think I was gonna tell you, but my battery died at my dad's. So I entered a writing competition, and Sunday is the deadline. And by now I wanted to at least have done 2 redrafts. I haven't finished the first draft, and that's because I've been busy, or I've hit a bit of roadblock, like writer's block, and you know, I have a shop to run at the same time. So today is the day that Andrew was really nice. He gave me a day off that I didn't originally have, and I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to finish the play. I'm going to finish the first draft. First play, first draft. I'll be really, really happy with that because there's a lot in the original draft I've already written and I want to change. So at least I'll get the structure I want by the end of the first draft. And then I can start improving the writing in the second draft. I need coffee. It is literally so infuriating writing this. I have got such a tight schedule. I've got yesterday's makeup on my face. I've got such a tight schedule for this, and I keep hitting roadblocks. And I'm sure this is like the writing process for most people, but I'll like write something like half a page and then I got writing block. And then someone else will come to me and I'll write that, but that's all I've done all day, and all day I've only written 3 pages because of it. Where like the other day it just flowed out of me and I wrote 12 pages in like an hour. It's so not what I need right now. It's taken 10 hours and roughly about only 35 pages have been written, but I don't know if you can see that. It is the end. I've finished. I'm done. I've done that, and I'm very, very excited to have done it. I'm just so relieved to get the first thing out of the way, because I really struggled with this, because because I have theoretically just written an act in one day, and that's really good, you know, but it was 2 very long scenes, and I've got it done, and I'm really happy with it. My battery's about to go. But it's also weird, sorry about that, sorry about the battery thing, but yeah, it's weird because after 10 hours of getting this done and sorting through it and writing it out, and I'm not really excited or happy by it, because one, I've just been sitting in the same chair for 10 hours and I'm a bit ugh. Also, I've sat there at some moments in this play and cried my eyes out, and so it's very hard to feel energetic once you've had such an emotional release. And then also, you know, when you're not doing the very meaningful things that were making me cry, I had to be funny, and I'm not naturally funny, so it's like I have to sit there and think of these jokes or make it flow into a more comedy based genre, which this play wasn't meant to be. It's not meant to be a comedy, but I liked the challenge that I could make this funny, because at the end of the day, how my family is through complete dark humour. So I even having the second act based around my nan's Pick's disease, although obviously I wouldn't laugh at my nan having Pick's disease, but having such a horrible disease constantly thrown into the environment and still having to make a comedy based around that was an exciting challenge. So have I done it? I don't know. I really don't know. I actually can't even remember a lot of the stuff I've written today. So there we go. Good afternoon. Today is a Sunday and I'm going to have a meltdown. You're never going to hear from me again. I'm having a meltdown. This is just a message to say goodbye to everyone, because I'm having a meltdown and you're never going to see me again. It's Sunday and it is the deadline for the writing competition, and I haven't finished formatting this script. Technically this is just the first rewrite. I mean, I've done a couple of read-throughs, but I'm still finding mistakes, and I wanted to have maybe another 1 or 2 read-throughs after this. Don't think I'm gonna have time. Don't think I'm gonna have time. I've just been a panicky, horrible mess all day today. So for 12 days that I've known about this competition, annoyingly it's actually been open for like I think 2 months, but for the 12 days that I've known about this competition, I have non-stop spent time writing as much as I could, and now literally up to the last minute where it's now 11:30, I have got 29 minutes left, and I still need to export it, upload it, pay for the explanation, put all the stuff in. So let's see if I get it done. So it didn't work. I don't know what's happened to it, but you had to pay for your submission, like the entry fee, they paid for like judges and whatnot. It's only like 20 quid. So you had to buy it in their online shop, and then through the checkout was their oh, they actually have a page for the playwriting thing. Where does that link go? Does it just go to the shop, does it? Has anyone commented saying?
No, I don't think people can comment.
Yeah, fair. So you know, you go to the shop and then you submit it via the checkout, but although the item's there in the shop, when you click on it, it actually says there's nothing available. And so I was like, oh, I've missed it. Well, I haven't missed it. I double checked, the time said 11:59. I mean, I was cutting it fine, but it was still within the time frame. And then even the website has different dates. It says till the 24th of July, where everywhere else says it's 22nd. It's just I've sent them an email, I've screenshot it saying like I was trying to submit it before the dates, etc. I've emailed them, but I won't probably hear back from them for a couple of days. And yeah, other people have tried it, and it's not my it's not my computer or anything, so I don't know what it is. All that, I've literally spent all day stressing and in constant anxiety and in pain to get that finished. Good morning. today is Monday and I actually have some really good news. I woke up from a reply from the email from the playwright thing saying I could submit my play. It was a fault on their part, so they were letting people still, so they're probably open for another day. I'm really happy, I'm really excited. I'm just, honestly, I'm over the moon. I'm so happy. And now I'm off to go watch Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, whatever the new one is, and waiting for someone, even though all the time, forever waiting for someone, even though they said they're ready. Well, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I didn't tell you about the dream, for one. Can't really remember it now, so great. Should edit more regularly. But the dream was kind of weird. Basically, it was so sinister. The dream was like a theme park. It was kind of like, where it had different sections, and each different section was all aimed to kill you. But if you survived it, you won loads of money, which is why people went. And the sinister part about it was no one was mean to you in this theme park. They were so nice, but it was so sinister. I remember this one that you had to go through a bar, and I had already survived this theme park. Why I went again was beyond me. And I went to this, one of the rooms was a bar, and you had to drink something like 20 shots, and you couldn't leave the bar until you drank 20 shots. And someone I was with was drinking them too quickly, and I was like, why is she drinking them so quickly? She's gonna get drunk. And like one of the staff was like, oh, you like, I was talking about elephants or something, and then they were like, oh, do you like elephants? Wait until you get to the zoo part and the stampede, you're gonna die. And they were just like so happy about that, but they were like so happy to serve me. It was horrible. And then like in the dream, I remembered while I was at the bar, the next bit was a zoo, and at the zoo they get the animals to chase you and you have to outrun the animals. And in the dream I was like, there were no elephants when I went, and then I realised that there was something wrong with the theme park when I first went, and that's why I survived. And so in the dream I was like, I'm gonna die. It was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah, and so I got to send off the play. I'm very happy about that. It was a whirlwind of emotions. If you're on my Patreon, I have uploaded a free, obviously free, PDF of one of the first drafts. Quite a lot has already changed though. We've already gone through it and changed, I wouldn't say changed, but fine-tuned a lot of it. And I love it. I really am happy with it. I'm not like happy with it like, oh, it's done and it doesn't need changing, but I'm like, I'm happy with the theme. I'm happy with what it's about. I'm happy with the overall part of what I've written. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Then, spoiler alert, the next week is not great about what happens with my shop. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be uploading that. There's quite a lot to film, a lot to process. But there we go. Most of you probably already know what that's about, but I'd save that for a different vlog. So I better go. Thank you for watching. Please give it a like because it helps out the channel. Subscribe if you like women who can write. Barely. And I'll see you soon. Bye.